All right, we'll get to that one in a second. Rogue One, Andor.
Andor, we're putting that with Andor.
I
It's
mean, duh. Now, of course, as we put more on, we'll rearrange where we put them because we usually make a list where the last one of Pong Krell to the first one of Andor is the one and how it builds. Just
mm.
want to let that be clear. The Clone Wars animated movie.
Sunkrell, that movie is very bad.
Ah,
Uh,
I was gonna say B.
you were gonna say I was gonna say C. Ah, damn. Okay.
It started a show that is good. I like the
Yeah.
Clone Wars show. That movie?
Yeah. It's not a great
No.
movie. It's not a
No,
great movie.
no.
And I'm purely going off nostalgia. I remember seeing this movie in a theaters.
It was my first Star Wars movie in a theater.
I think that was my first Star Wars movie in the theaters too. Yeah, no, that was. Yeah. And it's lightsabers and droids, dude. I can't really I like that's my reason. Bricky, what's your B?
Yeah, does it have its issues 100%, but I don't know. This is the movie that really started to make me understand why I loved Obi-Wan Kenobi so
Yeah.
much.
I
He
mean,
is very cool in that. I remember after watching it, I'd take my toy lightsaber and do like that a lot.
yeah, every
Yes.
kid did. Even no matter what lightsaber. It was a broom. I just did it.
Yeah.
Hey man. I mean, also we got the clone punching a droid
Yeah.
and then immediately regretting it. Yeah. Immediately regretting it. All right. Well, I got C. Ricky's got B. Cameron has Pong Krell. I say we just flip a
Put in
coin.
C then, because it's like a
I think
middle
yeah,
ground for
C
all of
C
us.
is a good
Oh,
middle.
okay. Above or below Ahsoka?
Below.
Oh wow. All right. Okay. That's all right. Season 2 of The Mandalorian. I'm gonna say A under the above the first season.
A,
That's
yeah,
A.
I'd put A above the first season.
Cameron.
I'd put it in B personally, but I think Mando season 2 is the best version of what the Filoni verse has been doing for the last 5 years. Um,
Maybe longer.
I think the Mandalorian should have ended after that season. Um,
I would have been
uh,
okay with that.
but like I think it is the start of all the things that poison the rest of those shows, which is the over reliance on nostalgia and familiar characters. But it has a great ending. Um, and it ended so good that it ruins literally everything else that happens afterwards.
Yeah.
So A. Okay. Star Wars Resistance, the animated series about the Resistance. I've never seen it.
I've
Same.
also never seen it.
Wait, do
So
we have to put it in Pong
do we
Krell?
put it? Well, do we put it in Pong Krell because it's
I
bad, or
think
we?
you just leave it off.
Nah, we got to keep it. We got to
Yeah.
keep it. We got to
Just
keep
put
it.
it in Pong Krell because none of us have
All
seen
right,
it.
I'll put it. Yeah, well, I just said we just leave it because it's not. All right,
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi, the last of the original trilogy. I got to give it an A.
Hot take?
Yeah, it's the end of the original trilogy that started it
Hold,
all.
hold
So
on.
Hot take B.
I
I was thinking about B too, but I
yeah.
think that because it is the end of the trilogy.
Let's say for
I
now,
mean,
let's leave it B because we're
All
not
right, yeah,
disagreeing. We can always move it
yeah.
up or down, but because I just what? Let me hear your reason for the hot take at least. I want to hear that.
uh, I think this movie, I, I think is clearly the weakest of the three.
Yeah,
Um, and I think, it's
up until the
kind
third
of
act.
a mess story wise. Like, I think, all this stuff has come out afterwards that makes it make a bit more sense. But like Luke being, or Leia being Luke's sister, clearly not how they wrote A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like,
Well, I would hope not because that kiss would be really awkward now. I mean, if you
no,
knew
yeah,
that.
like there's a lot of stuff. Like, I think Harrison Ford was right. I think Han should have died here. Give that a bit more weight. Like, I think it's very cartoony. The Ewoks, I think, are just a bit much. I love an Ewok. They're very cute. I just don't think like, I mean, like,
You
on
gave us Ewok Hunt, dude.
maybe I'm letting Andor poison me a bit too much, but like, but like You're telling me like Luthen Rail couldn't make it. He couldn't beat the Empire on his own, but the Ewoks can?
Yeah.
Like
Hey,
it's a
Ewoks didn't have big ass logs and like a
it's
Smurf
just
village kind of
it's
thing.
just a little too silly. It's a little
That was the
too
critique even back then. Everyone thought the teddy bear thing was just a little much, and so I
but
get that.
it's still a good time. I have a
Yeah.
great time every time I watch it.
Mhm.
I just think in the grander scheme of the franchise, it's just I think it's a good movie, but an
Yeah.
underwhelming finale.
I don't disagree. For me, the only parts I watch that really I think get really good is the third act where Luke is in the handcuffs with Vader and he's like, "I know you're still good, dude. Just blink twice." And then
The
the
Vader Luke stuff is the best stuff in it.
it's so good. And then of
Yeah.
course, the opening act with the Jabba the Hutt palace for no
Very iconic.
disclosed reasons. Yeah, just no disclosed reasons. But also, I think Han Solo shouldn't have died for no particular reason. I have no reasoning against it. I think Han Solo should live forever. There's no
I have bad
reason.
news for you.
Dude, I know. I was actually crying when I saw that happen.
I
But
wasn't everyone.
well, not everybody. Some people actually cheered. Like they were like,
Oh
"Nice."
yeah, Harrison Ford.
Yeah. uh, Star Wars Rebels. I'm gonna just put that at B because it starts high, ends kind of good, but then you know, um,
It's a
it's a good middle show.
it's a middle show. That's
Yeah,
what it is. Like it's
above or below a return though.
below.
Yeah. Okay.
I'd say below.
All right. Here we
Oh
go.
boy, here we go.
Go
Yeah.
first. I'll go last.
Yeah. I know Cameron. Cameron, I know exactly where he's going to put this. I would love to write my answer down, but we have many episodes of where you say this. Star Wars The Last Jedi. I rewatched this recently, like 2 days ago, just so it's fresher in my mind. I gotta leave it at C. I'm sorry, Karen. I just can't. There's so many moments where it looks pretty, but I feel nothing. I mean, there are moments where I'm like, oh, that's cool. Star Wars. I just can't. You, Ricky?
I remember the first time I watched it, I cried at the end just because Luke died.
Yeah.
But then I rewatched it like a couple years later and I was like, huh, these were choices that someone sat down in a room and said, yes, this is the new Star Wars movie.
Cameron is hurting. I can hear it.
No, I'm
I
just
don't, here's the thing, I don't hate it. I feel like there are two types of Star Wars fans when it comes to the modern movies.
Yeah.
After everyone agrees that Force Awakens was a good start to what could have been a good trilogy.
Yeah.
It's a good start. There are people who like The Last Jedi and hate Rise of Skywalker, and then vice versa.
Yeah.
People clearly are like, no, this one is better than the other.
Yeah.
I think I actually am in the Last Jedi is better.
Between Rise of Skywalker?
Yeah, between
Well,
that
yeah.
and Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah. That I have to give.
But as a movie, I am also going to have to say I think it should be in the C tier.
Okay. Great. Cameron, I wonder where you're going to put this.
I would put this in Andor. I
Yeah.
think this is the second best Star Wars movie ever made.
That is
I
insanity.
this movie
And
is really great. I think it is easily the most deep, thematically deep entry in the Star Wars franchise. I think it has so many ideas. I love everything they do with Luke. The deconstruction of like your traditional heroes and how
Yeah.
they like like they take like how would someone who is this classic hero and fails like how do they react to that? How do you
Yeah.
bring them back from that failure?
Mhm.
I think is beautiful. I think the scene with him and Yoda is like I maybe I'm being too hyperbolic, but like the one of the best scenes of the entire franchise. I think it is the most beautiful visually Star Wars movie. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's really well acted. I honestly do really enjoy everything with Kylo and Rey in this. I think they're great. I think everyone overreacts about the Canto Bite stuff. I think sure it doesn't it like it's silly. It doesn't really fit in the movie, but it's not like the worst thing in the world.
It's definitely
Um
not, but it for me it takes me out. I
okay.
just can't. I can't get. Sorry.
I
I'm sorry,
I
dude.
don't get.
Like
Like
I understand where you're coming from. I do like the aspect of Luke and how do you pull the hero back out from that failure on paper. I just felt like there was just a lot missing.
I just think it all works quite well. And I think it showed a new way forward for the franchise, one that like
Sure.
doesn't rely as much on these nostalgia figures. These
Yep.
I think it's the only Star Wars movie out of this three bunch that had something to say.
Sure.
Um
Yeah, out of the new trilogy, this one definitely has a more message heavy tone. And I'm not
like
going to disagree.
and I think the only thing in that movie that like I don't think fully like works for me is the
Mm,
Poe what's
drama.
the face stuff.
Oh, Holdo.
Holdo, yeah. But also like that ends with one of the greatest moments in the franchise. The kamikaze shit is stunning.
Yeah, that
It's
was cool to see in
so
the theater.
it's gorgeous. It's one of the hey, I get it. I understand why people hate it. I know that like
Yeah,
a lot of people just love Luke and
they can't move on. Yeah,
can't square that he could have failed at anything ever.
yeah.
Um, but like I think this was the last shining moment of this franchise, the last hope, and then they immediately crashed it into the side of a mountain. Um, I
Cameron,
think it's
let
super
me
sad.
return this favor here. You say you can understand why people hate it. I see why you like it. On paper, these ideas rock. I just could not connect with a lot of it. I'm sorry. I really,
Guess what? I'm gonna say that a lot about the prequels.
I
So
know. I so know because this is this for me is what your Revenge of the Sith is. I have
okay,
seen this on my letterbox. I think 4 times in my life, maybe 8. Because I
yeah,
try every year. I try to maybe just see what the point is. I try this with Elysium every year, and I still fall asleep.
you
I
know,
can't.
Elysium.
I because dude, for some reason, everybody loves Elysium. I have not once been
It's fun.
conscious through the whole
I
movie.
don't think anyone has talked about Elysium in like 7 years.
That is very true. I will say though, anytime I do talk about it with someone, like, "Oh, that movie's awesome," like I fall asleep every single time, every time. Can't get with it.
Mech suit. It's cool.
Yeah, okay. I'd rather play Titanfall. I mean, I'd rather play Call of Duty
Uh-huh.
Infinite Warfare. Literally anything. But yeah, okay. So, Last
Okay.
Jedi, we putting it. I think we put it above Ahsoka for Cameron, just for
Thank,
Cameron. You
thank
know,
you. I love you.
also because realistically, it is a little better than Ahsoka.
Yeah.
The Bad Batch. This is both seasons. I'm including the whole show.
I recuse myself. I have not watched.
Really, it's kind of
I'm
fun.
gonna,
Ricky,
Actually, that's not true. I did watch the premiere and I thought that was pretty good. So,
the
I think I'm
show.
gonna put it at the bottom of A tier.
Because I was thinking top of A, top of B, but I'll put it. I'll leave it top of A for now because we can always restructure this. But yeah, that show's pretty rad. It
Yeah.
really just it's Clone Wars without having to rely on Jedi. It's not Clone
Yeah.
Wars having to rely on a lot of the main characters. I like it. I'd like me to go Clone Story. Mandalorian season 3.
Bonkrell.
I'm
It,
not.
it just does
I
not work.
can't
It's not
disagree.
about anything.
No, I know. I can't disagree. I want to disagree. I can't though. Ricky,
It's one of the most
The,
disappointing moments of
I
my
say
life.
the end of C.
I was gonna say the end of C realistically, but I mean,
We got some pretty funny interviews
it
out
was
of
some
it.
pretty good stuff.
We got
I
some
mean,
funny stuff out of it.
I mean, I am trying to think of what happened in season 3 though.
They
Right?
reclaimed Mandalore.
I know. I
I
just
remember
like
most of it. They reclaimed Mandalore. We got clone Moff Gideon's for some reason. He was trying to become a Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
We got a
more
pretty. We you got to admit the death of not what's his name, Paz Vizsla or something.
yeah, Paz Vizsla.
I can't even remember his name.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember his name, but the fact that his sacrifice was pretty cool.
I
Visually, not emotionally. It
hold on.
felt
I
big.
gotta flip a coin. I gotta flip a coin. Hold on.
All right, here we go. Let's
Hold
see.
on.
Moment of truth.
I got a coin somewhere. Hold up. It's from a casino. Hold
Look
up.
at you have to specify that it's from a casino.
Oh yeah, because I stole it by accident. I can't find it. All right. I don't know where it went. Wait, hold on. I need to go. Uh-oh. No! Did I lose it?
Nah.
No! Oh no! I lost it. All right.
Got it.
I'm gonna leave it at D. I can't. I'll leave it top D.
All right, sounds
Sorry.
good.
I'm sorry, Ricky.
You're
Star
good.
Wars the holiday special.
Andor.
All right, I'll put it Andor. I'm definitely putting it Andor.
Glad we all agree.
Bottom of Andor. Absolutely.
Man, what? I mean, hey, if you ever want to get high and like waste like an hour, great time.
Or UHF. That's also a great one.
You
Love UHF. I gotta have my vote out of this one. I actually didn't finish the Acolyte, not because it wasn't good. I lost track of time with everything. My vote's out.
Okay. I think this show is the most overhated thing in the franchise. And
I
I
will
say
say
that
that.
as a Last Jedi fan.
I will
This
say that.
show was fine. And everyone acted like it was the worst thing that's ever touched the franchise. And it was just like, okay.
Yeah, from what I
Yeah.
saw, it wasn't.
I'm in between Cameron and the complete hate. I'm in between.
So do we put it at low C?
I say Pong Krell, but in between Mando and yeah,
Whoa. Okay.
yeah,
Cameron,
Okay, let me play defense here for a second.
yeah.
Um uh Kamir. What a guy. Kamir is so cool. Kamir is so cool.
Yeah.
I think the lightsaber fights are really great.
They are great. I will give it that. The choreography was pretty good.
Make Daphne King a
Um,
Swiss cheese.
Yeah, I don't forgive them for that. I'm sorry. I can't.
I think it's cool that they weren't afraid to kill people, which is great.
Yeah,
Um, I think as far as like the core mystery of the show, I don't think it really works,
no,
but
not at all.
um, I don't think I'd say it's way better than like Ahsoka, but
Okay. So would you be okay, Ricky, with it being above Ahsoka?
No.
So then between Clone Wars and Ahsoka. Realistically, we gotta move our emotions.
I know we got to move on. So just
not move on. We have to move our emotions from this.
No, just even emotions. No, it's lower than
So
Clone.
under Clone Wars.
I mean, I put it under.
Oh, that's right.
Mando too.
Okay.
Just-
I still
This
can't
is
find my coin.
so-
I got nothing.
I feel like we need to sit
You
down
might
and
flip it
talk
on your
about
phone.
this
You can
show.
be like,
My phone is using the timer.
a coin.
You know what we got to do? We got to sit down and just.
Wait, hold on. We didn't call anything. Hold on. We just flipped a coin. Ricky, you're the guest. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay.
Flip a coin. It's heads this time.
Great. All right. So Ricky.
Yes.
So right here, is that right? The between Mandalorian and Resistance? Okay.
Yeah. I'll accept that.
Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I'm gonna B, high B.
High B. Yeah, high B is good.
I really do like this.
Good start.
So yeah, good start. Solo was a movie I did revisit.
I will say, wait, before
Sorry,
we move on
sorry,
from
sorry,
Force Awakens, everyone gives this movie shit for like being like A New Hope. And like if you look at it like on paper, like
Mhm.
structurally, yes.
Yes.
But I think it's got a lot more going on thematically than most people give it credit for. I think
Mhm.
it's
Oh,
actually
yeah, 100%.
one of the best.
Yeah.
Really great movie.
I mean, yes, there's a lot that it take away from it, but there's also some kind of new stuff.
Yeah.
The first
I
time we ever saw a
think
lightsaber with a crossguard.
I think the characters, what they do for Rey, Finn, Poe, Kylo, great. I think they all work really. They're really fun characters, and Man, I hope they get a third movie someday.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I've been waiting almost 10 years for this kind of movie, you know? Still no
Mm.
development. It's just wild.
Oh man.
Solo was a movie I did revisit because when I first watched it, I was entertained but left a little disappointed.
Yeah.
I then rewatched it a couple years later, still felt the same thing. I kind of feel the same thing overall. Very entertained, very Ron Howard. Just wanted more. Cameron?
I think this movie is very fun. I'd put it in B. Um,
Yeah.
I think it's just like a good time at the movies. Like
Yeah. Very
I
good
like
heist movie.
I like heist movies.
Yeah.
I think Alden is great.
Mm.
I think Alden is really good.
Good lover.
I think the making it tie into like Darth Maul and shit is really weird. And does
Yeah.
not fit at all, especially because it's clearly not gone anywhere.
No, it actually, if anything, went backwards because we see a little more Crimson Dawn in season 6 and season 7 of the Clone Wars. That's
Yeah,
it.
like
Oh, and a little bit of Rebels.
I think it's a fun movie. It's definitely got its issues. Solo because you're alone. Like it's very
Yeah.
silly when it like I think it works best when it's actually being a movie and not a Wikipedia article for how Han became Han.
Did you see the bit where it's like Han Alono? It's like it's like Han Loner, not liking that one either.
Yeah, like,
Han without a
Casey, get in
family.
here. We need a workshop. Like,
It's like a blackboard with all the different words.
yeah.
I will say, Ricky,
You
what do you
got a
want to?
thesaurus.
What was that?
You got a thesaurus back there, Paul.
Ricky, what do you think?
I also say B tier. It's fine.
Yeah.
Like I see what they were trying to do with it because I think this was planned to be like its own trilogy or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Which I think is silly. Just
Yeah,
make
which is ridiculous. They should have focused on just making it a good movie instead of trying to
Yeah.
MCU it and be like, look, this is gonna lead
That
into.
was of the time.
I know it was of the time. Unfortunately, a lot of people were trying to MCU everything.
Yeah.
So
are.
yeah,
I heard none of what you just said, Cameron.
They still are.
Oh, they
I mean, yeah, they
absolutely.
still are, but
But
you know,
like that's kind of the whole point with Star Wars. You have to expand because it's an ever-growing world. But Andor did it great. You know,
yeah,
like I don't know.
it
Everything.
can be done. Just Solo just missed the mark.
Ever
Yeah.
expanding, but it's all about the same 10 characters that
Yeah,
walk the
It's just
time.
a new planet. That's the only thing that's expanding is a new
Yeah.
planet and a fun little droid everyone's gonna love for 3 months.
Yeah, that's another I will say this is another thing about Mando season 2 is that connecting it to all of these Clone Wars and like all of these legacy characters, it just made the universe feel smaller.
Mm.
We keep running into the same people over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And it's just yeah.
I will
Anyway,
say with Solo, it did feel much larger because they went to like 4 planets in 5 minutes of that whole
I would say
beginning of the movie.
Solo, really pretty.
Very pretty. Very
Like
Ron Howard
really.
always knows how to make a pretty movie. Ron Howard really does a good job with his camera, and he really does a good job with his writing. Like I love the bit after the war. He's
I
like,
don't
"Look,
think he wrote this.
what?
He didn't write that.
Oh, he didn't write it.
It was Kasdan.
Really? Oh, okay. I will say that just the writing with Solo, where they're saying like we got to go over to the east. That's where the hostiles are. He's like, we're on their planet. Like we're the hostiles.
Yeah.
Like I think that was just kind of like all right.
But yeah, I think
I'm sorry.
Alden got way too much of the blame of the failure of this movie was on Alden. And I think he was great.
Oh, he's
yeah.
fantastic. Above A Force Awakens,
Uh,
No,
below,
below. Okay, so then above Return of the Jedi.
below.
below, right there's a good spot. Right, just before.
Definitely above Rebels. Yeah.
Yeah, so right there. Yeah, that's a good spot.